Afternoon baseball from the East Bay and the O.Co Coliseum in Oakland. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Number 60, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, he's had a number of starts. Finally won his first game in his last outing. He'll be looking to add to that total here.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Eric, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in riding a five-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Not only have they been playing well, but they've got their ace going here this afternoon, so the rich get richer.
Gloved by Lowry. Throw on to first, and Ellsbury's a ground down victim to open up the ball game. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really a guy that's fueling this offense right now. He's got some wheels on him, and that's a big part of why he's successful at the major league level. But routine grounders become tough plays. Singles get turned into doubles, and what would have been a 1-2-3 inning suddenly becomes a rally.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Our temperature, a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know, Summersgill has a bit of a reputation for having a fat strike zone, but I don't think that really applies to all corners. Also, I've been told that he's pretty consistent with what he does and doesn't call.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike two. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down. And with that, let's get a quick glance at the Oakland A's defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Yeah, Matty, Trevor Plouffe has really come into his own. He's a guy that can play both in the infield and the outfield, but really he thrives at the hot corner. He's got quick reactions, soft hands, just really makes it look easy out there.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Davis moving in. And that retires the side. Michael Pineda gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's having a real consistent year. He's got an ERA under 3. Anytime you're doing something like that, you're doing just fine.
Rajay Davis is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. You know, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, EK, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
And one thing in their corner, though, is they do have their ace going here this afternoon. So if anybody can get him out of this rut they're in, this is the guy.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Steve?
Well, they're going to have to hit some gappers out there because they are dead last in stolen bases. They can't run. If they're not going to rely on any speed, they really need to get a consistent power production and drive in guys with extra base hits.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
0-1.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He pulls this one into right. Judd is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland with no score. Matt Holliday will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Chase Headley will stand in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Batting sixth,
Jerry Sanchez will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Outside, 2-1. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Aaron Judd will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
And it's quickly 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider, difficult to lay off, but he did it.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Davis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Chris Davis will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ballgame. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Grounded to third. On to first by Headley, and there's out number one.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Ryan Healy.
Ryan Healy will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Here's a ball swung on and hit high and deep down the left field line, and this will stay fair. Home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one.
Batting sixth.
Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got it on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Mark Canha.
Mark Canha will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Pineda sets his sights, first pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judd on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Beautiful day here in the East Bay as we get a shot there of downtown Oakland, and the Bay set to go here in the third. Leading off the inning, Choi, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
You know, you always worry about the pitcher in a situation like this because he's the closest one to the action. So, of course, he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way. But he concentrates well enough to get the baseball and throw the guy out at first.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting,
Jacoby Ellsbury will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Oh, that's just a thing of beauty right there. Watch how late he shows. Then he deadens that thing about 30 feet or so down the third base line, and with his speed, no chance of throwing him out.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail this one 1-0. Trevor Plouffe digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Pineda gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Grounded to short. Gregorius has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting ninth, second baseman,
Jed Lowry will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. To short, hit hard. Gregorius is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Center fielder number 11, Rajay Davis.
Rajay Davis stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And now Davis swings and misses on a good pitch there as he falls behind 0-2 now. Hit in the air out to left field. Gardner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they're up 1-0. Didi Gregorius is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. To first. Healy is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The batter number 14, second baseman,
Starlin Castro is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit hard to short. Simeon's there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Now to the plate, Matt Holliday. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Ah, that's just a great spot for the fastball against a hitter like this. Just off the plate enough to make him offer, but not good enough that he can do anything with it.
And Holliday swings and misses and falls behind quickly. 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. It remains 1-0. Marcus Semien is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Liner toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, this guy's been in desperate need of anything, something. Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that. And when a guy's scuffling, this is like a gift from heaven as he jumps all over it and drives it for 2 bases.
Here's Yonder Alonso as he'll take a look at ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Pineda pauses. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Set. Here's the 2-2. Soft liner to the left side. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The left fielder, number 2.
Chris Davis stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good change up there.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
You think they had a scouting report here? I mean, this is just 3 straight pitches on the outer half of the plate. He has no answer for any of them.
Stepping in now, Ryan Healy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped at the plate. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stephen Vogt stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Bounce to first. Choi scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. Oakland is on top in this one, 2-0. Chase Headley heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. but these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, it's really not too hard to figure out what the
Up next
game
for the
plan
Yankees.
is on a guy like this.
Catcher.
You cannot give him anything up around the belt that he can drive. So you're going to see that all 4 pitches are either mid-thigh or below, and that's right about where you're going to want to be pitching against a guy like this.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. So that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing those first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their little game now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and the count now 2-2.
Yeah, a nice effort here at third. He gets on him pretty quickly. Maybe if he's a foot taller, he's got a shot, but this one had left field written all over it.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Squared that one up just a little late. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit.
Number 36.
Right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Into the box now, Choi. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail things here 2-0. Mark Canha comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Right fielder.
Pineda into his motion.
Canha.
Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Choi is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Stepping in, Jed Lowry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
Oh, good spot on the black for strike two.
And if you get him to look at strike one, why not go back to that same pitch in the same part of the strike zone, and they catch him looking again.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Brett Gardner will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Chase Headley will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Aaron Judd will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
And the Yanks just need that one big hit they've been lacking so far.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Gets a small piece near the plate. Foul ball, strike 2. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like
number 36.
Still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Choi is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to the Coliseum right after this. Chris Davis will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first-pitch fastball by him. But he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Ryan Healy will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Tap fouled at home plate. One and two, here it comes. Flying hard toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
And these guys would like nothing more than to add on to their two-run lead. Back-to-back hits have them in business to do just that.
Stephen Vogt will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his two trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a
the
lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner will get back standing. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. So to get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a one-batter outing.
Here's the 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, that's all about playing the percentages there. They bring the left-hander out of the bullpen to get the better matchup, and he obliges with the big strikeout.
Tyler Clippard will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th.
Tyler Clippard.
In now, Mark Canha, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Judd is over and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Trevor Plouffe gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Brett Gardner comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is. But here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle. And I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Yankees are challenging the
So here's one last look at the replay. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to rule the runner safe. And boy, I tell you what, I just don't see it here. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for him in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
Out at first base. Your attention,
so a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Jacoby Ellsbury gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Doolittle pauses, and the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis is after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. Didi Gregorius will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. Oh, here's the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. Healy fields it cleanly. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
You kind of wonder why guys would pitch to him in this situation. You know someone wants to end this streak, but he just finds a way to get another hit.
Here's Starlin Castro. Hard liner toward short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Jed Lowry will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start him knee-high and let him dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
And Lowry swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for route number 1.
First full inning of work for him here out of the bullpen. Remember, he got the final 2 outs of the last inning, and he starts this inning off right by getting the swinging strikeout.
Here's Rajay Davis now, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to 3rd. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien, ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're up 2-0. Ryan Madson is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 44.
Matt Holliday will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so Quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
And you know what, guys? Since he's got an open going, he's probably saying right now, you know what? You can have that bat. Good riddance. Wasn't doing anything for me anyway.
Here's Chase Headley. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Short, hit hard. Simeon's got it. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
Now batting.
2 ground ball outs right here to start the ninth. That's as easy as you can make it. Now he's just 1 out away from picking up the save.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Gary Sanchez started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Has him down to their final strike. Here it comes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1 strike from the shutout. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, here we go. Tack another one onto that winning streak. They've now got it up to 6 in a row. And that's not looking like this hot spell's going to end anytime soon.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a complete game, but he did get him into the 7th inning, and that was enough to get his guys into position to win this ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to the